Big lie. There's been a lot of things in the news. The home prices are going down, they said 24 months ago, but it kept increasing. Yeah, but 18 months ago there was a bubble. Didn't happen. Yeah, but 12 months ago there was a crash. Didn't happen. Yeah, but 6 months ago the world was coming to an end. Hey, do you remember all the noise about the massive foreclosure wave? How many foreclosures have you seen? The truth? What's really happening? Home prices were up again, nearly 13% last week, with listings selling in 2 weeks faster than last year. They keep spreading lies. The truth? The new report and the latest housing market update shows low supply and high demand, which continues to define the U.S. housing market, even now as buyers race to make deals before interest rates rise. The median listing price of a home rose 12.8% annually last week. And this is according to a new report by Realtor.com. The price growth has been 10% for the last 9 consecutive weeks. At the same time, inventory was down 26% year over year. And properties are still selling fast. The average home spent 13 days fewer on the market compared to the same time last year. Got a question for you. How much did your house value go up? Can you imagine if you actually listened to all the negative Nellies and did not purchase when you did? Right? So, yet we see investors continuing to buy homes at record paces. But why is this happening? The money knows. Real estate is one of the best ways to stay ahead of massive inflation, and we will continue to see this for years to come. But why are home prices not going down like they're telling us? You know, they keep telling us it's alarming, it's a crash, be warned. But why is this happening? Here's the truth. Some 12.3 million American households were formed between 2012 and 2021. But at the very same time, only 7 million new homes were built during that time. Single-family homes, that is. So, do you see a problem? There are fewer homes compared to the number of people who want a place. It's simple. Single-family home construction is running at the slowest pace since 1995, with all the starts and stops and supply chain disruptions. And it's not the building permits, and it's not just the housing industry. Look at what's going on in the car and truck industry. This may not be what you want to hear, but it's the truth. Inflation is going to make everything in our lives more expensive. That's a fact. Now, the biggest number of negative comments that I get usually come from those who don't own real estate that are wishing the market would crash. And I get it. And I understand your frustration. But I don't make the rules. But here's the truth. If you want to think about your future, you can either be the victim or find a way to get ahead in life. So why am I saying this? Inflation is going to make everything in our lives more expensive. And again, that's a fact. But if you do nothing, guess what happens? Just understand, throughout history, risk takers get all the rewards. Many will feed into the negative news, sit on the sidelines, and actually never get into the game. But if you want to buy a home in 2022, you may have hoped that the real estate market is going to freeze up a little bit in 2022 and allow some room, some breathing room, for a little less competitive market, right? Unfortunately, that does not appear to be happening. It's like deja vu all over again. Now, the Washington Post just reported about the monthly housing report, which shows that real estate market is just as competitive as it was in 2021. Typical homes sold 61 days in January, which is 10 days less than January 2021. Nearly a month, 29 days, faster than the typical pace of sales between January 2017 and January 2020. This Realtor.com data shows actual sales, not predictions, not wishes, just facts. In some of the hottest markets, such as Nashville, San Jose, Denver, Raleigh, homes sold in 36 days or less. So while home buyers remain active in January, the number of homes for sale continue to lag behind the actual demand. The number of active listings on the market, which include all homes listed for sale, not just those that were recently listed, was down 28.4% in January 2022 compared to January 2021. That is a decrease of 60.4% compared to the number of active listings in January 2020. Do you see a problem? That imbalance between demand and supply contributes to price increases. The median listing price was up 10.3% in January 22 compared to January 2021. $375,000 represents a 25% increase over the median listing price in January 2020. But both buyers and sellers usually slow in the entering the market in January, right? But this year's sellers appear to be the only ones that are waiting to get into the housing market. So why are sellers not putting their homes on the market for sale? Two reasons. They think home prices will continue to go up. And number two, with inventory so low, they can't find a place to move to. Before they put their home on the market for sale, you got to have a place to go, right? Sellers typically buy their next home ahead of time, but the lack of inventory limits the amount of choices that are out there. And this is especially true when you see new homes that aren't being constructed fast enough to meet that demand. Price appreciation is slow later in 2022 because the interest rates are expected to rise. This is what everybody's saying. But experts are still saying that the prices are going to be higher throughout 2022 and beyond because of inflation. I totally understand that affordable housing is no longer affordable. And maybe you're wishing for home prices to come down, and I get it. But I've got some really big concerns. Now here's the facts. Accelerating home prices are at the same time less days on the market compared to last week's housing data. And this reflects more competition from the amount of limited inventory. Historically low rates and mortgage rates have spurred many buyers to buy homes during the COVID-19 pandemic. But while rates are going back up to pre-pandemic levels, buyers are hoping to get ahead of these increases. And this is why people have just jumped in. Recent housing trends suggest many buyers feel like they're running out of time if they don't lock in on this affordable mortgage payment, right? But in the meantime, the data has showed that new listings were down 3% year over year. Now that is an improvement compared to the beginning of the year, I get it. But when new listings had fallen by 15% back then, there's still less homes available for sale. Now the numbers I've just given you are the facts. They are not wishes, it's not clickbait, things aren't dropping. These are the facts that we all must deal with. So there's currently a window of opportunity, and it's not getting cheaper. But what happens when this runaway inflation continues for the next 3 years? What will home prices be then? Do you see what I'm talking about? Will you be sitting on the sidelines? Now think back to the Jimmy Carter days of the 1980s. I know some people don't know that time, but go through history. Look at what happened to home prices, cars, and the prices of everything during inflation. There have been many more average people and millionaires who have made their fortune or maintained their wealth in real estate compared to any other asset. And there's a reason for that. So, where do you live? Have you seen the value of your home go up? Or are you an investor? Or are you seeing that your local market is increasing? What's going on? I want to know what's going on in your life. I'd love to know your story. Please comment below and let me know. I'm trying to get a handle on what's going on around the nation. Did you like any of this information, or are you just getting more frustrated? Let me know. Let me know if you're planning to buy a home in 2022, or if you've seen rents increase, or if you're seeing problems in the market. Wherever you are and whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic day. It's Jerry with Jerry Pinkas Real Estate Experts here in sunny Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I hope my shiny bald head didn't bother you too much. I hope you enjoy this information. I really do like making this for you. And I hope that wherever you are and whatever you're doing, you're making good plans and having a solid future. If you like these videos, please go ahead and subscribe, because there's 1,000 videos here on this channel that are all helpful to help you avoid the pitfalls that are costly. So give me a thumbs up. Hope you're having a good day, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.